2020 has been a remarkable year, marked by pandemic and an international outcry for changes that will end social injustice. The pandemic has created a time where more people are listening, but also using their voices to help call to attention racial and social injustice. Following the death of George Floyd, Ujima has been proud to lead a series of courageous conversations within Gilbane to help organize safety stand-down and to address racism and creating a roadmap for greater long-term equity both inside and outside of our company. In collaboration with Gilbane leadership, Ujima was able to support Gilbane taking a more permanent stance on tackling social injustice as an employer, a family business, and a diverse community. In August, our team had a chance to put words into actions and be part of something greater, the March on Washington.
The March on Washington is a massive march of people from across the country that gathered originally in August of 1963 at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The event aims to draw attention to continuing challenges and inequalities faced by Black and African Americans a century after the emancipation. It is also a monumental day that Martin Luther King Jr. gave his iconic I Have a Dream speech. This year, hundreds and thousands of people attended the march, and over 15 Ujima members were able to attend from various states across the country. Together, we handed out boxed water and snacks to the marchers, and for those who were not able to attend, stood in solidarity by wearing our Ujima shirts designed to commemorate the event. Attending the March on Washington was important to us because Ujima means to build and maintain our community together, and to make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solve them together. It is important for us as Ujima family to uphold the definition to make change for those who live under social injustice, racism, and systematic oppression in the U.S. Ujima has always and will continue to support peaceful protests and uncomfortable conversations. After my participation in the march, I learned that it truly takes a nation, a world even, to make change. We all have to find it within ourselves to know that if in any capacity we're affected by what's going on in the world today, we must participate and voice our support of the movement far beyond just the march itself.
The difference between Black Lives Matter organization and this powerful statement is important to understand. We recognize that the Black Lives Matter organization is pushing for political change. However, Ujima does not take any stance on any of their political strategies or positions. Our focus remains on the mission and the cause of social injustice. It is a call to eliminate racial inequity and bring systemic racism into the conversation. In the eyes of many, Black lives have often been overlooked and undervalued. We are looking for Gilbane to support the growth of our Black and Brown employees and the relationship with minority subcontractors and clients. So here is the call to arms. In order for the company to prosper and thrive, and for the employees to do the same, we not only need to work on this together, but more importantly, not be afraid of holding each other accountable.
Black Lives Matter because
everyone deserves a fair opportunity to succeed.
We are leaders, scientists, inventors, scholars, practitioners, and even builders.
Feeling underprivileged, discouraged, or fearful due to the color of our skin is unacceptable.
Black people are twice as likely to be killed by a police officer unarmed compared to a white individual.
Being marginalized and working twice as hard is tiring.
Black lives matter because we're fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, cousins, and friends.
Hi, I'm Paul Choquette. The cause of ending social injustice and the role Gilbane and thousands of our employees can play is a journey worth taking. As a member and executive sponsor of Ujima, I will never forget the events of 2020 and how much it opened my eyes to racial inequality and its impact on members of the Gilbane community. As you watch this video, we are celebrating our Inclusion and Diversity Week with a theme of allyship. The cause of social injustice is in direct alignment with both allyship and our Vision 2025 strategic plan. The launch of our Inclusion and Diversity Council will also directly impact our ability to make an impact. Education, advocacy, mentorship are just some of the ideas that we will explore to ensure that Gilbane makes a difference. Gilbane is a family business with a family culture. 2020 was one of the most challenging years we've ever had, and yet we came together and took on every challenge. That is the Gilbane way. We ask that you join us. Have a great Inclusion and Diversity Week. Thank you very much.